all need to find something we can all do together tonight. Something classic, besides watching a movie like Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Carol, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Santa Claus, Home Alone, A Christmas Story, and lots more holiday classics.
Chris, I have an idea. Why don't you read us this?
A Visit from Madison Avenue. That is a funny story. Tell me, why did you made that up?
I made up a story when I was in school, and the teacher read it to the kids, and it was way too funny. So I decided to give it a try. I think while you read the story, I will imagine all of us in it, and we can all give it a laugh.
A Visit from Madison Avenue by Dick Clark. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house
you too can have luxurious wall-to-wall carpeting for only $99.95. Hallmark at 75858. I would repeat that number. Hallmark at 75858.
Not a creature was stirring. Not even Mighty Mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. The children were nested all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
I want my maple.
And Dan in his kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
Many tablets contain drugs that may leave you even more drowsy and depressed, but new Vicks cold tablets are medically different.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
Yes, power, triple pill, triple track, all M&M storm scream, slash or open easily. And the light is touch and so easy to clean.
The moon on the breast of the new falling snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
It's so easy when you use less toil.
When, what to my wondering eyes should appear, but a miniature sleigh, and 8 tiny reindeer.
Everything is different about the compact Corvair. See it at your Chevrolet dealers Friday, October 2nd.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew for a moment, it must be Mr. Clean. More happy than eagles, his course as they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
No Dasher, no Dancer, no Fitzgerald and Samuel. I'm Martin and I'm Barton and distant and Osborne. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. No dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the course as they flew.
Traveling is easy on Eastern Islands.
With the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
Why not?
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
They put a little fun in your life. Try dancing.
As I drew in my head, and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
That's a great stunt, Mr. Crowman.
Thanks, I work in a garage.
He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
You know, things like there were a major problem here until we discovered Lift Tool.
A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
We're going on Christmas shopping at Robert Hall this year.
His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
Get a good-looking plan whenever you wish with Bandstand.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
Sure, Winston tests good like a cigarette show.
He had a broad face, and a little round belly, that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf.
But you must lose up to 6 pounds in those days. And more pounds thereafter. May nothing try regimenting less loose only as directed.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A thumbs up from him and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Just as this invisible shield helps protect me, called in with girdle fights both tooth decay and mouth odor for most people all in.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose.
Won't you believe this? I have a cold.
And giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
Another man who thinks for himself.
He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight.
See the USA into a Chevrolet. America is sassy to go. Drive you Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. On a highway or along the levee, performance is sweeter. Nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a dare to see the USA and sit into a Chevrolet.
That's all, folks.
Chris, that is so funny. I rewrote the poem from the night before Christmas using lines from the commercials with permission by Dick Clark, and came up with my own title. That's when I was in school writing my story. We should read this every Christmas Eve.
You're right. I think we should. This should be one of our new holiday traditions.
Happy holidays!